we need more individuals who are willing to step out, stand up and be strong, despite all of those individuals who are part of their cadre telling them that, no, this is the way you're supposed to behave. It takes a strong person to step out and behave in a certain way. Again, race remains the root of the problem that beset Africans and Native Americans from the beginning to the present, and will probably never vanish. I'm hoping to see a utopia in my lifetime, but again, that's folly. I can dream on, and you can dream on as well, right? Those who oppressed, discriminated against Africans in America and Native American Indians, they suffered from basic illness as far as I'm concerned. They were pathologically ill, and there are a lot of individuals who are pathologically ill today. It's an illness, it's a sickness, it's a disease of the mind.
During the time of the Industrial Revolution, the Reconstruction Industrial Revolution, African Americans from the state, from a lot of the plantations, the freed, oppressed people, came to industrial centers in the South and to find work. One of the places that they came was the Far East End of Richmond, and they established, and this was a place where they could get their start. And what ended up happening is you had a lot of African-American urban factory workers that were able to own their own homes, raise their families, and this was a thriving African-American community that really stood on its own up until later in the century.
So intentionally, by giving a voice literally to our youth and to Africans, we are removing inherent Eurocentric bias that we find within research. Because if we use general methodologies that are pre-existing, it'll tell us, well, it doesn't necessarily ask the right question. How do you look at status, power, those things, information, money, and how is it shared, and particularly amongst families? And we know that we have a strong reliance on each other within the African American community because of inherent things about not necessarily being able to get alone, but I can go to grandma, and she always got some money in that good old bosom or up under the bed.